So I bought this dress from the thrift store and I finally had time to refashion it. Keep watching to see how I transformed this dress. I started by removing the shoulder pads. I went to Unique Thrift Store when they were having a 50% off sale, so I actually paid $7 for this dress, and I'd say for $7 I'm pretty happy with the turnout. So I decided to turn the sleeves into cold shoulders. I measured from the shoulder down the armhole seam 4 inches on the front and backs. Then I used a seam ripper to rip the threads connecting the sleeve to the armhole in between those marks. Once I seam ripped the sleeves, I measured about 3 inches down from the top on the fold. Then I drew a line which I ultimately decided was angled too low, and I ended up cutting not on the line I drew, but yeah, across. I did the first one off camera and now I'm going to do the other sleeve. I cut my elastic about 5 inches long for the cold shoulder sleeve. Then I folded to make a casing for the elastic. After that, the shoulder lining and dress would need to be folded in to finish the shoulders like this. I hemmed along the cut edge of the sleeve. And then folded it over again to make the elastic casing. Using a safety pin to help, I guided the elastic through the casing. I pinned the one edge and then pulled the elastic until I was satisfied with the gather and pinned the other end. Then I backstitched back and forth over the ends to secure. I trimmed the excess elastic and then folded the lining and dress in at the armhole, making sure to tuck in the ends of the elastic case sleeve into the fold and sewed. I then cut off the skirt of the dress. The dress was a little long for my liking, and I'd like to keep the original hem, so I'm going to add my elastic waistband, making sure I'd be satisfied with the distance between my waistband and the bottom. I cut my elastic to fit my waist minus 4 inches. I'm using 2-inch elastic. I'm going to sew 2 lines to make my casing. Since my dress is lined, I could use the lining and dress to make the casing. For the lower line, I'm leaving a wide enough opening to feed my elastic through. I then fed my elastic through the gap I left and through the casing. Once my elastic is all the way through, I pinned the ends of the elastic and sewed. Then I opened the seam and sewed the flaps down. I stretched the skirt to pull the elastic in and closed the opening I left to feed the elastic through. Then I sewed a straight stitch down the center of the elastic while stretching it like this because I like the detail it adds. After that, I trimmed the excess fabric from the top of my skirt. For the top, I marked about 12 inches from the center neckline and traced the line, and cut the remaining fabric off, leaving room for hem and seam allowance. I then attached the lining of the top to the skirt, right sides facing at the sides, and center front and back. I stretched the skirt to the length of the lining from pin to pin while sewing. Then followed with a zigzag stitch along the edge. To finish the dress, I hemmed the bottom of the outer top by folding it and sewing, then folding again and sewing. And that's how I refashioned this dress. I'm so happy with the way this dress turned out, first of all, and it was only $7 from the thrift store. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. More sew-alongs, refashions, and tutorials are coming. And that's it. Thank you for watching.